Yo, what's up? Oh, today's topic is high value men don't cheat, they exercise options. But I'm roasting Kevin Samuels for saying that. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please smash that subscribe button and hit the notification button because I'm dropping video every day. All right, high value men don't cheat, they exercise options. And Kevin Samuels has said this many times in his videos, and I'm roasting his ass. All right, listen. If you haven't heard of Kevin Samuels is a relationship dating coach guy, was a successful YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers. He passed away at the age of 58 last year. I hate to speak negatively of someone who's dead, but I don't care. This is my channel, and if something is worth talking about, I'm going to talk about it. Okay, so Kevin Samuels has said this many times in his videos about, oh, high value men don't cheat, they exercise options. Okay, first of all, I have never liked that comment. I do not have much respect for men that cheat on their wives, cheat on their girlfriends, whatever. I think there's a lot to be said on the person's character, staying the course, being faithful. I can't think of something more masculine than being faithful and toughing it out when it gets tough or making the decision to leave. Okay? So, a little bit about myself. I was married for 20 years, been single now for 2 years. I was faithful the entire time of the marriage. And I will tell you guys this, most of that marriage was a sexless marriage, or many times I got rejected. She didn't like affection. She checked out at about year 3, year 4, but I kept hoping things would change, and I obviously ended up coming to an end. So I was faithful. We both agreed at the end that now we can see other people. So I was just curious and on Kevin Samuels' personal life, because I'm like, okay, he keeps saying high value men don't cheat, they exercise options. So I'm like, all right, what was his personal life like in terms of his relationships? So Kevin Samuels was married twice, no problem. His first marriage lasted about a year, and I believe his first marriage is when he had his daughter. So he has one child, a daughter. And his second marriage, he was married for 3 years. So now it's like, okay, you know, his relationships didn't last very long, so there must be something wrong with him. And this goes to prove my point that, he says high value men don't cheat, they exercise options. Like, well, that's why he's always going to have these short and bad relationships, right? So that wasn't really why I decided to do this video. Why I decided to do this video is because I wanted to research what kind of relationship did he have with his daughter. That is what triggered me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm roasting this guy's ass because his relationship with his daughter was terrible, and I'm going to go into specific details about that. So, his daughter did not ever speak out against him throughout his entire YouTube career. And after you hear what happened or the relationship that they have, like I was, my heart sank after listening to her. She spoke out eventually after he passed in 2023. She spoke out maybe in different places, but specifically where I heard her speaking out on was on TikTok. And I'll try to find a link and put it in the description if you want to hear that. So she protected her father, even though her father was a piece of shit father to her. Okay. So she speaks out on TikTok, and she's like crying. There's certain parts of the interview where she's talking and she's like crying about this. So I'm just looking at my notes on a couple things. So some of the things she said, she's like, she felt like she didn't matter to him, that she was always like a second place, a second thought. He would be there present with her, but not mentally or emotionally with her. She grew up from being a child through her entire life with anxiety, with depression. At one point, she was suicidal. She really bawled her eyes out with one situation where, when she was a child, something happened. So Kevin grabbed her hair by the back of her head and pushed her up against a car. And that moment had traumatized her ever since as a kid. She, anytime as she got older, that she'd bring that up with her father, that Kevin basically would just blow it off, laugh, ah, ha, ha, it's not a big deal. And the fact that, so this is really, really why I wanted to do this video, is that to encourage you guys to be faithful, regardless of how difficult it is, and then leave that relationship if you want to be with other people. And especially, not only for your own soul, but especially if you have children, because it's traumatizing to these children. Like, you have no idea the impact that this kind of stuff has, and how cheating on your wife, cheating on your girlfriend, whatever, how that messes with your head. And now you basically put those relationships more important than, if you have children, than your children. And I will share this. So my natural mother, I was adopted, and so I know who my parents are, but my natural mother, one point when I was like 8 years old, came to me and told me that my father was cheating on her. I was devastated as a kid. And, I'm sure if a psychiatrist peeled the onion back, that probably explains why I have a huge preference on being monogamous and being faithful to someone, because of me experiencing that as a kid. And so that's why I wanted to do this video. And just, guys, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Be faithful. This bullshit when he says they high value men exercise options, they don't cheat. That's absolute fucking garbage. And so let me know what you think in the comments about this. And what do you think? Do you think, and it's okay, I allow all comments on my channel. Do you agree with that? That high value men don't cheat, they exercise options? Or do you feel the reverse and you feel like, no, 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 they should be faithful, or decide to leave the relationship? So anyways, man, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.